Hey guys, off to London, New York, back New York, London, Cape Town again. But use the time to watch some great movies. And I really watched some really cool movies. I like to read biographies, but I also like to watch movies about people. And as I was scanning the movies, I saw Chevalier. And Chevalier, if you haven't watched the movie, go and watch it. There's some crazy stuff that's revealed in this movie. Chevalier was Joseph Ballot. He was, in fact, a son of a plantation owner from France, and his mother was a slave on the plantation. I think it was in one of the French colonies in the Caribbean. I'm not sure exactly, I've forgotten. But the point about Chevalier, which you may not know, is that he was absolutely brilliant at music. He could play the violin, he could compose, he could conduct, but importantly, he was also a swordsman, a fantastic swordsman. And the movie is set at the time of the French Revolution. And you may remember the French Revolution. I was inspired by the French Revolution when I read about it at school in the history books, because I like the slogan, liberty, equality, fraternity. It just, had meaning with me. To have liberty, to be free under apartheid, to have equality. And I love Jean-Jacques Rousseau and, all the... So in a way, the French Revolution was a revolution inspired by the middle class, because it was great poverty. And you'll recall it for another reason, that the Queen was Marie Antoinette, and she famously said or did not say, "Let them eat cake" to the poor. And of course, they lived in the Palace of Versailles, and they were eventually guillotined by the French people, because when the revolution came in 1879. Now let's get back to Chevalier. So Chevalier actually contested Mozart on the stage in I think it was in Paris. And he was equal to Mozart.
My name is Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
May I play with you, monsieur?
Oh, no. I hope this won't be embarrassing for you. What the fuck is that?
And everyone was shocked because Mozart was this genius. And of course, at the time, for a black person to come onto stage in an all-white European audience at the time of, slavery and all of those things, etc., it was crazy, but the Chevalier was brilliant. And so the Queen made him a Chevalier. He was a special person in the court of Marie Antoinette. And what happened next, I'm not going to tell you. But what Chevalier does tell you is that no matter how brilliant you are, no matter how excellent you are still put into the box by those in power. Here was someone whose music was as great as Mozart. And you don't probably know about Joseph Ballot, and there's a reason, because when Napoleon came to power, Napoleon Bonaparte, the French emperor, after the French Revolution, he did something important. He banned the music of Joseph Ballot, Chevalier, so that his music was never recognized as was the music of Mozart or Beethoven and others. So go and watch Chevalier, because it teaches you about prejudice, it teaches you about excellence, it teaches you about power, it teaches you how you have to fight, no matter your brilliance in your field. I know that you can relate to that kind of struggle, that kind of challenge. I enjoyed Chevalier. I learned so much, the background of the French Revolution and about Joseph Ballot, and even the racism of Napoleon Bonaparte. So, be brave, just be, and go and watch Chevalier.